Hello there, I'm Forgetec, and we are here with the first bundle of Season 9, which is the Rustic Greenhouse. And I gotta say, it's a good opening salvo from Bethesda for the first one. Now, I have placed over here the original greenhouse design as well as the new Rustic set. As you can see side by side, the glass is roughly the same transparency. The original greenhouse is a bit more open, whereas the Rustic set looks more along the lines of, it has been out there for a long time. The two of them have two different styles of base. This one has a more metal base, where this one has a nice, brick base. Now we've also got this half piece that I put on top of this enclave wall. As you can see, it works really well. Actually, the lines in it give it a little bit more of a military or industrial vibe. So if you're looking for that kind of concept. Now, what I actually really do like is the number of different variant options. You got your standard walls, but you also got doors and everything else. And the door actually looks really nice on this one. But you've also got all these different variations of it. You got it's each one of these has two separate windows. You got window open left, window open right, double windows. And that gives you 5 different wall choices so that you can really focus on those little details. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but then up here on the roof, you've got these slightly curved variants, which also once again have the open and closed variants like this. But then you've got these flat designs. You got the flat roof up here on the top. And then finally, you even have these corner piece ones that this curved variant and flat variant. But even though these two look completely separate, they actually slide right together perfectly. And I think that adds a lot of detail work that you can do with this. I mean, there's a lot of pieces that you can play around with this set. It has possibly the most pieces out of any building set that they've done so far, which is, I'm hoping, is a new thing that they do. As for the floors, here's the nice little floor they've done. At first, I was like, okay, this doesn't look a lot like a greenhouse floor, but then I noticed they've got this little moldy, grimy, like sink down here that all the water drains off into, and I was like, like an industrial version. This actually looks pretty good. It's originally I thought it was more of like a checkerboard chess map type thing. But then when you start looking at it, you're like, yeah, that actually, all the little small details actually bring it together. And, we got the rustic fountain. You can drink from it, gives all the radiation and collect water from it. Like I say, you can see all the little tiny details on this. The water, all of that. A lot of little nicks and beat up pieces on it. But, I like this. It's a nice, simple item that, we have the Ray Bug Zapper. Now, this is not a new item, but it is part of the bundle, and I've used this quite often. I like actually having these in the background. They add a little bit of, flair to it. You can kind of see all the little details of it, and I've always really enjoyed them in the background. Got this here log table, which looks really well done. Out of all the pieces, this is one of the two that I was wondering why they added the log in the avocado floor. But it's part of the bundle, and they both have nice designs to them. Then finally, we have the skeleton in a wheelbarrow. And I mean, you can see there's a lot of small detail work in here. The rust, the whole banged up look to it, even the body all in all, really good thing. Lots of, I feel like you could use this on a lot of different builds, from a raider build to a, cultist, grave robber, necromancer. I mean, a lot of crazy things you can do with that. So definitely coming back. Definitely good opening bundle for them. I definitely have a lot of interesting ideas to run with this. And with that, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Have a good time in Season 9.